Hi everybody, we're here in Union City, Indiana. We got an old railroad museum. Check it out.
Old Hotel Museum, no charge.
Oh, old hotel museum.
No admission charge here. Museum, free will donation, gladly accept. So you can take it inside.
How everything is inside. Nice.
Everything has to be inside, but it's old. It's like, oh my goodness, there's uniforms, jackets from the railroad. It's
Yep.
nice.
Sorry, can't see it. How awesome is that, everybody? Got everything inside too.
It's old. It's a museum. Oh, I like that dress for 1940s, I believe. I don't know. See those frames, pictures in the wall. These books here. Huh? No, we're fine. Don't worry. Thank you. We're good.
Hi everybody, we're inside the museum and look at this carriage pulled by a horse. The carriage project was successful due to the interest and assistance of the following people. Bob and Lila Penny, R.G. Applegate Street Company, Jean Bennett, Richard Lefebvre, Chuck and Kay, Jeffrey something. Who's all these people?
Chairs, and you'll find these chairs in theaters all over the United States. They're in Radio City Music Hall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this side is all school related. We are a consolidation of 3 different schools here in Union City on the Indiana side, and on the Ohio side it's a consolidation of 2 and 3 schools also. So we have actually 6 different schools kind of represented in some of the memorabilia that we have here, because Union City is unique, half in Indiana and half in Ohio, as you all know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. That is, yeah.
So again, most of this is school related in some way. It may be diplomas, it may be ball gloves, it may be, you know, just memorabilia that people have kept and given to us. So,
Interesting.
yeah. Okay, and then so over here are yearbooks from all the different schools. So if somebody wants to look up something about someone, you know, they can remember this. In fact, today is alumni banquet day, so there will be people that want to wander in and see their pictures when they were in high school.
Nice. Interesting.
Okay, and then this is all related to the body company that we talked about. So the step vans,
Yeah.
but they also made the school buses. Okay,
Which
and
company?
then on the Ohio side, there was a Red 73 Creamery.
Uh-huh.
And the Red 73 Creamery, the man that operated it at that time, and this is again during World War II, he figured out how to powderize eggs and made a fortune selling them to the military, because then they could keep them for a long period of time, see, and ship them here, there, and everywhere. And after he made his money, he left town, went to Hollywood, and was a movie producer. Then I'll show you around here. 3 women put together every one of these books, and the books tell the story of decades. So it begins with the late 1880s and goes all the way through to the present time.
Huh.
And they continue to clip articles and brochures and things that are, you know, marriages, anything like that that people want to look up.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then this is something that I always like to point out because people never think about this, but there is nothing more valuable history-wise
Yes.
than a telephone book.
Yes.
And the reason is, so for instance, just like you, if you came in and you had relatives that lived here in, let's say, the 40s, you'd say, I know that my grandma or my aunt or my uncle lived somewhere here in town, but I don't know where the house is. I'd like to see if it's still there. Okay? So you say, well, if it was in the 50s, let's look up the phone, because in the old phone books, it has the number and also has the street address.
Oh, yeah, I see. Nice.
So as I say, we've discovered that some things are actually a big surprise in terms of, you know, what you can save and use to study history. Okay?
Yes.
All right, now we'll go back over here. And these are former businesses in Union City. So people have put together stories of just different businesses. For instance, there was a sorghum mill here in Union City, Ohio that made sorghum, and sugarcane was raised. It was a standard crop in this area at one point, as well as tobacco.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yes.
And then this is about the Lambert car. The Lambert car was manufactured on the Ohio side, and the building that is now the Race Museum over on that, I don't know whether you've seen it, it's a fantastic little museum. But anyway, the Lambert company that produced the car is now the museum. The Lambert car is listed in the Smithsonian as the very first, get this, friction-driven, gasoline-powered automobile ever made.
Wow.
Wow, that's nice.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll go over here because I'd like to point out a couple other
Yeah.
things. Union City, Indiana is home to one of the state governors, Governor Gray. This is his China when he was governor for the state of Indiana in Indianapolis. And he was a 2-time governor for the state. He was the 18th and 21st governor of the state.
Oh, wow.
Wow, those are beautiful.
All right, and then a couple other things that are of interest. I don't know, have you ever heard the old song, Hang On, Sloopy, Sloopy, Hang On?
I am. Yes.
He's from Union City.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Rick Derringer.
Yes.
Wow.
And here's
Yeah.
the band. up here,
Wow.
and that's one of their 45s.
Nice.
And that's when they were the real McCoys, were the name of them.
Okay.
And the mural that we had made of them is over on the fire station.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh. I figured it out
Interesting.
because I saw the fire station and I said that's gonna be an old building.
Well, yes.
Ooh, a typewriter.
Now I'll
Yeah.
show you something else.
Okay, hold on.
This is an original Edison light bulb. The filament in it is carbonized horsehair. That's another one that the Smithsonian has told us if we would leave that on, it would never burn out. But I'm chicken.
Yeah.
We're one of the first high school television studios in the United States, KISS, K-I-S-S television. And so that's the original camera that we had.
Oh.
And that chair over there is just another one of the body company chairs. Someone else donated it to us.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then this is our little military tribute room.
Oh, wow.
And we are, once again, happy to claim people from Union City that have had some major role in the military. So this uniform in the corner over here belonged to one of our former governors, Mayor Ford, and he was co-pilot on Air Force One when Nixon was president.
Oh wow.
Richard,
Wow.
Richard
Yes.
Nixon?
Yes, he was co-pilot, and there's his plane when he was co-pilot. And all of those are
Can I-
commendations he received from 3 different presidents that he served as co-pilot on Air Force One.
Wow.
Interesting.
And
I-
then this, of course, is a World War I uniform.
Oh. Interesting.
And this is a trunk. And when you're in the military, they give you a trunk to keep your possessions in because you get shipped around all the time. When this man finished his tour in World War I, then they always sent their trunks home with them. Well, when great-grandfather died, the kids found this up in the attic and they wondered what it was. It had never been opened from the time he sent it home. So they donated it
That's
to our museum.
valuable. It's very sure.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, now we have
Yeah.
another famous mayor from Union City, Mayor Allen Heiss. This is his uniform, the pilot's uniform, and he trained almost all of the pilots in Air Force, or during the Vietnam War. He was Air Force, but trained almost all of the pilots during the Vietnam War.
Wow.
This uniform up here on this corner is my dad's, and he was in the Army, and he and his company diffused bombs that came in on our shoreline during World War II that no one knew about until 1994.
Oh, wow.
And the trench coat next to my dad's uniform is a woman's uniform,
Okay.
and those were the Murphy girls, and they were from Union City. And
Oh,
they set up all
nice.
the triage units across France and Belgium. They were at the beaches of Normandy, and they were also at the Battle of the Bulge. And when the World War II ended, General Patton requested that they ride with him in his private car when he came back to the States to accommodate any of the soldiers that were survivors of the Bataan Death March if they needed attention. So,
Nice.
Impressive.
I told you there's a lot of
in our
history
little
here.
town, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then come in here, and this is the reason why we have this room is our claim to fame. Another little claim to fame for us is that except for these 2 chairs, all of this furniture in here is made by the Stickley Furniture Company, and Stickley bought all the rights to this furniture design from Frank Lloyd Wright,
Wow.
the famous architect, okay? But here's where it connects with us. All of the wood that you see on all of this furniture comes from Frank Miller Sawmill right here in Union City, because Stickley uses only quarter sawn oak from Union City Sawmill.
Wow,
Interesting.
that's nice.
Yeah, you have to sit down in some of this furniture because everybody looks at it and you think with all that wood it's not comfortable. Sit down and see.
Oh,
Alrighty.
it is comfortable. That,
Wow. It is comfortable.
You stay there just a minute until I get the lights on.
mm-hmm. It's nice, everybody. This is a nice. Oh,
This is our railroad room,
Wow.
and this is a collection of all memorabilia from this area, and including in the stations and all that sort of thing. And this is President Taft, because right outside this building,
mm-hmm.
all the presidents up to Truman did whistle stops, because Union City formed as a city because it connected 4 major rail systems, actually 6, but 4 prominent ones. Before that, you only went to a point and returned instead of going all across, so we were the link east and west and north and south.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Southern Pacific. I
Yeah.
like it.
So there's a lot of history here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, Conrail.
Yep.
Nice.
West.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that with the bell.
And these are just all memorabilia that we've collected. Now, you, of course, are way too young to know about these.
That one. Yes. Oh. Oh,
But
it's
these
still
lights
working.
used to sit in the middle of the tracks, like stop and go lights,
Uh-huh.
and it would indicate if there was a train coming north or south, or east or west, or if you had to go to a siding instead of staying on the track.
Huh.
Nice.
So it would rotate in the middle of the tracks,
Uh-huh.
turn red to green to yellow to, and so
Oh.
on, just like stop signs.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's-
And then the stairwell is just a collection of signs that used to be all through the tracks that would indicate whether it was clear ahead or
Mhm.
you had to slow down or whatever.
Oh, that's what the stairwell is? For?
Now, this used to be a 3-story building,
Oh,
but
okay.
during the 60s, they tore off the top 2 floors because they didn't want to fix the roof.
Oh.
The usual.
Yes.
So these are uniforms of engineers when it was steam-driven engines. These here, and they would have been firing the engines to produce the steam to turn the tracks. And this one is just the way it came home. When he retired, he hung it up in the hallway that was between the garage and the house, and it never was changed, and the family donated that to us after he died.
Oh.
And so we didn't touch it. We left it exactly as it was when he took it off.
Nice.
Nice. That's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then this is out of the depot right down here when it was the depot, as was this desk. And it's a unique desk because, see, it services both sides and the phone attached to the wall there in the depot, so it could be rotated back and forth.
Yeah.
If he was busy, he could answer and so forth.
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting.
it is.
And then we have a conductor, of course.
I see.
And when we do a program for the kids,
Mhm.
we do a 3rd grade program, which we just did last week.
Oh, okay.
I make the kids sit down here because I turn on the train so they can see the train operating,
Wow.
and because they want to grab stuff. All right,
Sure.
but anyway, so they're sitting here, and I'll say, "Now, are there any questions?" The little hand will go up, and I'll say, "Yes." What's your question? It'll go,
Train man.
"That dude is scaring me."
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Lionel.
Yes.
And so they're always fascinated by the coal because we talk about the fact. Oh, here, I'll flip this one.
No, I'm fine. I'm
No,
fine.
sure, you can step in there.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, the kids say, "Well, what's that black stuff?" And I said, "That's the coal that made the fire that produced the steam that made the engine work." They go,
Right.
"Oh."
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
Interesting.
Thank you. Thank you for opening it for us.
Oh, CSX.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That a man made for his two boys.
Nice.
Yeah, they had a room that he built that they could play trains.
That's nice.
So when he died, they gave that to us.
Oh, that's
really nice.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been
Yes.
destroyed, and it was
Yeah.
perfect for
Yeah.
in here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it completed
Then-
our little museum.
Yes.
Now, if you'll step back into the military room, I'm going to turn out lights.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think I'll leave them on because there'll be people from the alumni wanting to come up anyway. So
It's fine. We can. Yeah.
It still
Wanna
looks
go?
nice out here, though.
Yeah. It is.
Wow.
Indiana.
now,
Oh. Yeah.
if you were working the track,
Uh-huh.
you'd be carrying that. Pick it up.
Oh, yes.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
walking the? Yes, that's why we don't have. They didn't have gyms back then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Work was a workout.
Yeah,
Yes,
that is
that-
really heavy.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Well,
That's
thank you
Aw.
a quick tour for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, this is. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at all the flags.
And this is all the way up to present. And this is
Yes.
my son's uniform on the corner, and he was in Baghdad. This
You don't
one
mind
here.
we take a.
And he was a gunner in the turrets on the Humvees, and they ran over an IED, and it blew it up and killed all of the men. But he was in the turret, and it blew it off the back, and so he was saved.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's amazing.
Interesting.
Yes. Well.
We went to the Railroad Museum along with the old Hotel Museum here in Union City, Indiana.
I hope you guys like
All the interested facts about everything inside, like from the Vietnam War and World War II and everything stuff in there.
and also the tour and the for this gentleman
Mm-hmm.
do it for us. The museum is closed Saturdays. It is working Monday through Friday. It's opening Monday through Friday. Is no admission charge, and it's here in Indiana, in Union City, Indiana. It's beautiful inside. It's a great experience.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Say